number 16. The table shows a distance y a cheetah can travel in feet and in X amount of seconds. Based on the information on the table, which equation can be used to model the relationship between X and Y? Alright, guys, so for number 16, we can draw a table for each one of these solutions here. I know that I've shown you guys how to solve for like slope and equations in y-intercept form, kiddos, but that's not, you guys can do that, but there's another way of doing it. Let's see. Here we can create a table with each of their different values here, X and Y. Alrighty, so here we have this right here, okay? First of all, let's fill in those values. Y is equal to 5x. Y is equal to 5 times x. So first of all, let's plug in, looking at our table here, 5. When x equals 5, what does y equal? 25. So when x equals 5, y equals 25. Is that what we have here? Nope, that is not. So that is not our answer choice. Let's look at letter G. Y is equal to x plus 5. Create our table here. X, y, the first value 5. 5 plus 5, kiddos, is 10. Is that what we have here? Nope. So that is not our answer choice. So we know it's not F or G. But let me do H, X, and Y. So first of all, let's plug in 5. 5 plus 470 is 475. Nope. That is not supported there either, kiddos. So, I mean, we could use a process of elimination, but just double check it, because sometimes we make mistakes. But the correct answer here, kiddos, guys, is letter J. "17. The spinner shown has 8 congruent sections, which means that each one has an equal chance of getting selected, or fair, if you want to see it. The spinner is spun 120 times. What is a reasonable prediction for the number of times the spinner will land on an even number? And guys, it is desired over total. So with that being said, we need to first come up with the total amount of probabilities or outcomes, I say. In this case, let's go 2, 4, 6, 8. You have a total of 8 possible outcomes. Of those possible 8 outcomes, we're only focusing on the ones that are even. 16, 2, and 8. So out of those 8, only 3 of them are even. So if we're going to spin it 120 times, X amount, kiddos, guys, you all cross multiply, and you all end up getting B, 45. Alright, so number 18. The model represents an inequality. What is a solution set for the inequality? Excuse me. Alright, y'all can use the models to solve it, kiddos. There's nothing wrong with that. However, you guys can also convert it into like numerical values. So here we have our key. Here we have 4 x's and they're positives. And here we have a total of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 12 units, and they're positive as well, so plus 12. My inequality has to be less than or equal to. On this side, we have a total of 8, and they are negative, so negative 8. So to solve this inequality, we need to do inverse operations. The opposite of adding 12 is subtracting 12. What I do to one side, I do to both sides. 4x is less than or equal to negative 20. The inverse or the opposite of multiplying x by 4 is to divide by 4. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. X is less than or equal to negative 5, ladies and gentlemen. Kiddos, guys, don't get confused, because your inequality only flips, switches, or reverses, however you choose to see it, when your coefficient is negative. What I mean, if this would have been a negative 4, then we would have had to have flipped our inequality. But in this case, our coefficient, or our number before a variable, was positive, so we don't need to flip our inequality. And this right here, guys, if they were to give you guys graphs, this would be represented by a solid. Well, let me do this here. On the graph here, it'd be 0, 5, negative 5. Negative 5 would be right here, kiddos. It would be represented by a solid circle, because x is not only less than, but it's also equal to, which means -5 is also part of our solutions, and any number choices that are less than that, which are all located to the left of the number line. Alrighty, so going on here. Number 19. Alright, number 19. A figure was created using a triangle and a semicircle. Use a ruler provided to measure the dimensions of the triangle and the semicircle to the nearest centimeter. Kiddos, we're working with the area here, guys. We don't have the formula for the area of a semicircle, but it's half a circle, so you guys can utilize the formula for the area of a full circle, which area is equal to pi times radius squared, and that would be your radius right there. Okay, guys, that would be your radius. Okay. And whatever you all get there, guys, you all would divide that by 2. And that will give you all the area for that semicircle. And this is a triangle. The formula for the area of a triangle, kiddos, guys, area is equal to 1/2 of the base times the height. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, your base and your height are always perpendicular. They always form a 90-degree angle, okay, kiddos? They always form a 90-degree angle or a perpendicular. Alrighty, so let's see here, and number 20. In Oscar's monthly budget, each category is assigned a certain percentage of his monthly income. Oscar's monthly income is $2,250. Which statement is not, that's a key word, kiddos, guys, not supported by the information in the table. Here, kiddos, guys, they presented it like this, but this is could have also been represented like in a circle graph as well. And they could have just divided the wedges and stuff. It's like a drawing. Let's say, for example, that would have been 35%. Let's say that would have been 6%, so forth like that. So that's just a different way of representing it, okay? But anyways, let's go through our different answer choices. Oscar keyword does not. Oscar purchased $360 of his total monthly income into savings. Earlier, when we're working with the percent of change, I suggested the proportion, or I gave you guys that other option, and that's kind of why I suggest that, because that would help you guys out in this one here. All right, here, kiddos, it's gonna be part. Let me do it up here. Part over whole is equal to percent over 100. Over 100. So here, kiddos, guys, the total is going to be 2,250. That's the total. And we're trying to find, well, we already have the percents. So here we go. All right, we're trying to find the total amount. So now let's focus on the savings. Looking at the table, 16% of his savings is, well, let's see how much that is. So y'all can cross multiply here, kiddos, guys. When you all cross multiply, that's true. Yes. $360 is 16% of his income. So that is true. But the keyword there, guys, is not supported. So let's keep going here. Alrighty. Next, less than $900 of Oscar's monthly income is for his house payment and life insurance. Well, looking at the table, kiddos, we know that his house payment and life insurance, when you add them up together, that's 38% of his income. So when you all cross multiply, you end up establishing that that is $855. And that is true, because $855 is less than $900. So I can't think of it. Yeah, $900. So that is true. All right. And this other one, H, Oscar's budgets $485 of his income for telephone, utilities, and emergencies. Well, I cleared it over here. So once again, total $2,250. We're trying to find the dollar amount for that. And when you add his telephone, utilities, and emergencies, that is 22% of his total income. And when you all cross multiply, you end up getting the $495 as an answer. That is not equal to $485. So that is a correct answer, kiddos. In that space, because $495 does not equal $485.